and join us for the playing of our national anthem.
They used to have a flag in here. Oh, there it is.
66 points per ball game. They're giving up right at 54 points a ball game. That's number one in conference play. That's the least amount of points they're giving up in conference play. Pine Bluff comes in at number 6, averaging right at 66 points per ball game as well, tied with Southern University. And their defense only giving up 61 points per ball game. So, right now, they're very close. They almost mirror each other. And, again, they're only half a game. Pine Bluff has played one more game more than Southern University, and that will catch up later on. In field goal percentage, Southern University right now is down to 10th, as I mentioned. They're not a traditionally good shooting team. They're right about 36% from the field. Pine Bluff, same thing. They're 8th at 36% from the field as well. Now, field goal percentage, Southern's defense is only allowing opponents right at 41%, while the Pine Bluff Golden Lions defense is only giving up 37% from the field. Downtown, Southern University was hot last game here in the arena, but they are 6th in the conference at about 29% from downtown. Pine Bluff is hitting even worse than that, 11th at 25%. And opponents' three-point shot, Southern is only allowing 25% shooting from downtown, while Pine Bluff is out about 31% from the free throw line, or from the downtown. Now from the free throw line, Southern University again. You know, when you get in tournament time, you want to be able to hit those free throw shots. And Southern right now ranks 11th at 62% from the free throw line. They got to get better than that. Pine Bluff comes in right about 67%, and opponents for Southern University shooting at 61%, and opponents for Pine Bluff shooting right at 75% from the free throw line. So this is a very big, important basketball game here today between Southern and UAPB. If Southern University wins, it can continue to get closer to that number 1 spot. They're at number 2 right now. And if they also win, they try to get a little bit more space between themselves and the Lionettes, because I'll tell you, this team is, like I said, they are threatening to be there at the top of the spot. Well, tonight is packed the FG Clark Activity Center, the mini dome, as they say, and then hopefully people can do that today. Come on in here and pack the FG Clark Activity Center on the campus of Southern University. Today, we're not only on right here on in FG Clark live in living color here on courtside, but we're also on a brand new network FM station, and we invite you to join us right here as we take a top of the hour ID break right here. You're listening to Southern
Van Roos is. You can go ahead.
All right, so right here, and all right, let's take a top of the hour station ID break. You're listening to Southern University Radio Network.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the women's basketball action of today's basketball game featuring the University of Arkansas.
All right, we're right here from the FG Clark Activity Center. It's time for the starting lineups for both basketball teams. We're on the Southern University YouTube channel today, and we invite you to join us right here. And, of course, on Heaven 1460 AM, WXOK, at 95.7 FM. All right, here's the starting lineups here at the FG Clark Activity Center on the Avery Johnson Court, UAPB. Starting at guard, a 6'2 redshirt junior from Duncanville, Texas, number 0, Zaya Green. At guard, a 5'10 senior from Jonesboro, Georgia, number 1, Tanisha Juhan. At the guard position, a 5'4 graduate student from Port Arthur, Texas, number 3, Joyce Kennerson. At guard, a 5'10 sophomore from Dallas, Texas, number 21, Kaylin Busby. And at center, a 6'6 sophomore from Chandler, Arizona, Maya Pete, number 54. Head coach Dawn Thornton in her second year. Now the starting lineups for Southern University at number 3, a 5'8 guard from Amy, Louisiana. She's a senior, number 3, Kayla Watson. At guard, a 5'6 senior from Clopton, Alabama, number 5, Nakia Kinsey. At guard, a 5'6 junior from South Haven, Mississippi, number 12, Tanisha Metcalf. At guard, a 5'8 senior from Ruston, Louisiana, number 20, Amani McWayne, and number 44, Raven White, a 6'1 junior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She is the center and forward. Carlos Funches is the head coach in his third season. Assistant is Jeremy Bonin, TJ Pugh, and Marjorie Cotton. So that's the starting lineups for both basketball teams, and we are about underway. So Southern will be in their white jerseys with their gold numerals and their Columbia blue trim down the side. And for Pine Bluff, they'll be in their black and gold jerseys with their gold numerals on the side. And we're also right here ready to kick it off. We got the Southern University Dancing Dolls out here today. We want to thank them for that, for being here. And we're moments away from starting this basketball game up here today. Glad that you are with us. And today's game here is brought to you in part today by several of our great sponsors that make this possible. Jambalaya Shop and Domino's Pizza sponsoring the Jag Zone tonight. Domino's Pizza, we're now hiring. We have increased our wages and our flexible hours. Apply online at jobsdomino.com. All right, we're just about ready to get this thing started, and here's the tip of the basketball, and we are underway. Pine Bluff controls it. They've got the basketball, and they started off with. In the first quarter here at Free Johnson Court. All right, with the basketball now is Busby. Busby down to the other side, out to Juhan. Juhan's going to take the layup. Got it. Juhan gets the first two of the ball game, and Pine Bluff goes up by the score of 2-0. I was watching in their warm-up shots. They were not missing many shots at all. They were hitting almost every one of their shots, and now they've got a steal. And that, once again, is Juhan. Juhan puts it up, misses it, put back up, no, but a foul is being called. And it's going to be a shooting foul as Kennerson gets fouled. That foul, I believe, is going to be called on Southern University's number 3, Kayla Watson. That's her first personal foul and the first team foul. Going to the line to shoot now 2 will be number 3, Joyce Kennerson, a 5'4" graduate student from Port Arthur, Texas. So she's going to get her first chance. First shot is in. And it's a 3-0 start for the Lionettes. Second shot, no, missed it. Rebound comes down with it for Southern University's Amani McQueen. Now a full court press. Boy, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Looks just like Southern. We told you they mirrored a lot of each other. And they get it across that line. Metcalf with the basketball. Southern down 3-0 to start off here in the first quarter with 9:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Here's Amani McQueen from the free throw line. Got it. Good shot. Amani McQueen for 2, and Southern 3-2 now. Here's a pass down, and the Lionettes have the basketball. Here's the shot, missed it. And boy, tip out big, number 54. So here we go with the basketball on top is Green. Green for Pine Bluff, and we got to jump on. That possession error will point to Southern University. I don't know how that wasn't a travel call there, but regardless, 8:38 left. Southern's in the first quarter down to 3-2. Now here comes Southern University and Tanisha Metcalf with the basketball. Back on this side to Amani McQueen. Here's Metcalf back with the basketball. Look at that full court press. And they got the steal. Boy, this looks so familiar. Here's another steal. This is Southern University. That's a turnover. And here's the layup put up and in, and Southern takes the lead. Good shot right there down the stretch for Southern University. And quickly down, they didn't get fast enough, and an easy layup right there for Busby. And Pine Bluff just like that back on top, 5-4. 8 minutes left to play in the first quarter, and right now, I tell you, this team is may go down to the wire. Southern University is going to have to play good basketball tonight. Here's a three-point shot missed by Kinsey, and Amani McQueen gets the good offensive rebound there. Back out on the other side, and here is big Raven White. Raven White twisting and turning. She got it blocked by Pete, and Pine Bluff comes out with the basketball. Here's the layup. Nope, it should be a charge. Are they going to call a charge or a block? This official on this side didn't know what it was. It is going to be a block against Southern. The foul will be called. And Pine Bluff once again will go to the line, and once again it'll be Joyce Kennerson going to the free throw line. Kennerson's 1 for 2 from the free throw line, her second trip to the line today. And her first shot is in. And it's 6-4, Lionettes by 2. Second shot is in. And Tanisha Metcalf's got to retie her shoe. So a timeout, but it's going to be 7-4. It's an official timeout. 7-4, Pine Bluff on top. And right now, Pine Bluff is showing Southern University what we've been hearing, that this is not a bad basketball team. They are 1 for 2 from downtown, from the field goal period in their shots. It's 50%. Southern, though, starts out at 2-2, but Pine Bluff has forced some errors. Here is a nice shot. In this ball game, it's 7-6. We've got another foul against Southern University, and that, I believe, will be on Raven White. Raven White's first personal foul, and that'll be the third team foul for the Jaguars. That's her first personal of the ball game. And the Lionettes will get the ball underneath their own goal, but Southern already with 3 team fouls, 2 more, and will put the Lionettes in the bonus. 7:08 remaining, 7-6 to score. Southern University down by 1. And it's another foul on Southern University down low, and they're just having some major problems right now. Again, it's Kayla Watson. And that's her second personal foul and the 4th team foul for the Jaguars. Coming into the ball game will be number 2. That's from Memphis, Tennessee. And going to the free throw line will be Zia Green. As we mentioned, as a team, the Lionettes come into the ball game as the best free throw shooting team in the conference with 70% free throw shooting. That shot goes in. And here's the shot, and we got that one too. So it's now 9-6 at the 7:05 mark, and 3-point game for the Lionettes, so they go back to their full court press. See, so the only difference with Southern is that Southern sometimes will start their full court press maybe towards the end of the first quarter or towards the end of the first half. But Pine Bluff is getting it early. Here's Kinsey with a 3-point shot, missed it. Raven White puts it up and in, a beautiful acrobatic shot. Great job. And it's 9-8 with 6:40 left to play in the first quarter. Pine Bluff has had the lead in most of the time. Southern got it one time, and Pine Bluff quickly got it again. Here's the layup. No, but she traveled. So good defense there for Southern. And coming into the ball game for the Lionettes is number 23, Kadeja Brown. Brown is a 6'3" senior from Miami, Florida. She'll take number 54, Maya Pete's place. Right now, the Lionettes, the road team, have no fouls in the ball game. Southern has 4. All right, with the basketball. This side, the Jaguars have the basketball. Metcalf's got it on the top. Back over the other side. Here's Amani McQueen for a 3-point shot. Missed everything. Kinsey puts it back up and in. Good shot. Good positioning for Kinsey, and she put it right in, and Southern regains the lead. Now it's 10-9. 6:11 left to play here in the first half. Here's the layup. Missed. And Southern will come down with it. Kinsey will have it. Pass on out to Amani McQueen. 2-on-1 fast break. Amani McQueen pass it on over. Got it. Good shot. And that's Metcalf, number 12. And Southern has their largest lead of the ball game at 3. 12-9 the score. Now Southern trying to put a full court press on their opponent. Here's a 3-point shot. It looked good, but it didn't go for Green. And Southern comes down with a defensive rebound. Metcalf brings it down. And that's a charge. And not only that, she almost carried the basketball anyway, but that's going to be a charge called on Metcalf. That's going to be the 5th team foul and the 2nd foul against Metcalf. So she's going to have to come out of the ball game. And coming into the ball game, and she forgot her, Tanera Moore, number 22, forgot her T-shirt. She was coming in comfortable, and she was coming in with her T-shirt on and getting it from there. Let's see who else comes in, because there's 2. Oh, number 4 comes in the ball game as well. That's Chloe Fleming. Fleming is a 5'6" junior from Bourg, Louisiana. Here's the putback. No. They're going to call the foul before the shot, and that'll be 2 shots coming up for the Lionettes, and that's foul number 22. Tanera Moore just coming in the ball game, 6' senior from Baltimore, Maryland. And first shot coming right here. And Hudson is at the free throw line. First shot missed. The first shot of the ball game missed tonight. Second shot coming up right here. And she made it. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. So here we go. Lady Jags with the basketball. 12-10 to score. 5:21 left to play in the first quarter. So we're about halfway through. We're going to have a foul called right here on number 23. It's Kadaja Brown for the Pine Bluff Golden Lionettes. And that's the first foul of the ball game for the Lionettes. And Kenzie will inbound the basketball right in front of the bench of Pine Bluff. Here's the inbound to Chloe Fleming. And with the basketball, here's the shot. Missed it short right there. And Genevieve Johnson is in the ball game, and the ball goes out of bounds, and Southern will be back on defense. 12-10 to score at 5:10 left to play. We're having problems with our official stats on our stat computer. And that's going to be a foul call on number 25. Another one, Genevieve Johnson. And that is her first personal foul. And going to the line to shoot 2 more is Pine Bluff and the Golden Lionettes.
Number 25, Genevieve Johnson, her first.
And at the free throw line will be number 3. That is Kendra Joyce. Joyce comes in as a 67% free throw shooter. First shot is in, and it's a 1-point game. 12-11, Southern University on top of the 5:05 mark here in the first quarter. Second shot in. It's 2 for 2 right there as Pine Bluff's only missed 1 free throw in the ball game so far. Chloe Fleming with the basketball. And Southern University tied right at 5 minutes left. Halfway through the first quarter. Fleming with the basketball, trying to drive. Get it on over to Johnson. Johnson traveled. And it'll be Pine Bluff basketball. And we have a immediate timeout of the ball game. Timeout of the game. Southern University and the Lionettes are tied at 12. 4:51 left to play in the first quarter. Back after the 60-second timeout on the Southern University Radio Network.
Quality care from your loved one. Emergency, in-home, special need, and elder care. See if state licensed in
Raising Cane's, the official chicken nudge of the University of Southern University. Also, our Lady of the Lake Medical Center, we put the time, effort, and hard work. We're suited up and ready because when it comes to meeting your unique healthcare needs, every day is game day for Our Lady of the Lake right here in Baton Rouge. It is 12-12 the score with 4:45 left to play in this first quarter of action. Southern University and Pine Bluff and the Golden Lions. And with the basketball now, the Lionettes down pass on this side, and apparently we have a double. Actually, it was a double dribble called on the Lionettes. So Southern will have the basketball and then bring it down. Tied at 12, 4:35 left to play in the first quarter. Southern and UAPB and the Golden Lions. Chloe Fleming has it on the other side. Pass on this side to Johnson. Johnson can't do anything with it. Pass on back out to Fleming. Fleming bringing it around. Stop, takes the shot, and off the backboard missed it. And Pine Bluff had 4 people that was zoned off, that was basically blocking off the rebound. That was a beautiful formation for the Lionettes. And the Jags could not get it anywhere near it. On the baseline, here's the passing around. Boy, they've got a good passing team, too. Short. And the rebound comes down to Kensley, number 5 for Southern University. Here comes Amani McQueen looking to go down low, and does, to number 22. And Moore, good stepping, and Moore almost got the shot in, but rebound comes down to Brown. So Southern University missing the last few of their shots. And they're struggling a little bit right now. Down on the other side. And on this side, here's a 3-point shot right here and missed. A monster mile missed. And that's going to be a tie-up, and that'll be Pine Bluffs basketball. So both teams got off to a good start. Right now they're struggling a little bit. It's 12-12 with 3:25 left to play here in the first quarter. So with that, it will be Pine Bluffs basketball underneath their own goal with only 9 seconds after the tie-up. In the basketball game back again is Juhan. And here's the inbound to Green. Green with the basketball looking around with 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper, go, miss